Hey, good morning. Hey, it's February 1st of 2025, out on my first trip of the new year. So I made 7 trips out into the backcountry in 2024. I hope to get one every single month. Well, since this is the first one out, I missed January. I had it planned twice, but just the weather just didn't cooperate. I'm okay with the cold. I'm okay if I even am out there in the snow. I still haven't done a snow adventure. But it was some rain and a lot of ice and so forth, so didn't want to risk driving out here into the mountains and something being iced over and not really get to where I need to be. So, but anyway, out this weekend, and it's going to be a one-nighter. I got up really early this morning, got on the road at 6:30 in the morning, and trekked on up here. Got to the where I needed to be at just before 10. So, been hiking in for about a half hour. Probably going about a mile. I think have about a mile and a half further. So, but yeah, looking to get one adventure every single month. Since it's February 1st, that means I got to try to get 2 to try to get 12 for the whole year. I know it's going to be a challenge with a day job, but you know, we'll see where it goes. As you've seen the walk in, I hit several shots of some of the large deadfall. There was a couple of small ones, but you know, quite a few trees down. And yeah, had to get down on the hands and knees, lean to the side so the fly rod didn't catch the trees. But you can hear the creek in the background, so not much further to the creek. And then we'll see what I find on this trail. So hadn't been on this trail in quite some time, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I'm still on the trail. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I mean, almost no blowdown. A couple here and there, but I was able to go around and didn't have to crawl under or over. So pleasantly surprised. And then, you know, I have a whole lot of creek crossings. So navigated the creek crossings, you know, really easy. And I'm gonna tell you, the water level was really good. The rain they had yesterday, I mean, it was still cloudy, and I think it just stopped raining as I was driving in. And but water level's good. Of course, it's crystal clear. Just got cloudy again. That's what I need. I think tomorrow it's going to be a little overcast, so hopefully that's the case. But it's still pretty slow going on the trail. I think I'm getting close to where I want to camp, so we'll just keep going. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way the water looks, and there's certainly some blowdown across the creek, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we'll see how things go. All right, I made it to the campsite, and yeah, it wasn't a hard hike at all. You know, not really any different than any other day. You know, deadfall wasn't that bad at all. So actually got a little hot, so I stripped off a couple of shirts I had on and got those hanging up and dry. And so I had one other shirt and a sweater here. So I'm going to get the campsite set up. Really good campsite. I've actually stayed here before, a little over a year ago. So if this is the first time you've checked in on my channel, thanks for watching. And so if you go back and look at some of the historical videos, go back a little over a year ago, you'll end up recognizing this campsite over the next couple days. Watch that trip. That was a great trip out here that day. The dry flies were you know, just really working well. But it's February 1st, and I don't think the dry flies are going to be biting, are going to be the ticket for this trip. So anyway, I'm going to get the campsite set up and come back and get the rod. It's 12:30 here. It took me an hour and a half to hike in. I didn't think it was going to take me that long, but it did. So, but yeah, I hope to be on the water fishing at 1:30. You can hear the creek right there behind me. So I'm going to start right here. The water looks really great, and I'm glad it's overcast here. So let's get the campsite set up, and I'll check in later. So when I was trying to buckle the tent there, it's like it shrunk. I've had it in my office, at the house, in the basement, just in the corner. I had it in there because the last trip I wanted to open it up, make sure it was okay, and I did that, but I never put it back in storage, which I keep it, not in a place where it gets real hot or real cold or anything, so basement stays pretty cool. But it seemed like it shrunk. I really had to kind of pull to get that fixed, which is kind of odd, but anyway. This has been a little tricky, but I think I got it now. Yeah. By the time I made that guide wire taut and that one, then it stretched it out. I didn't think it was going to stretch it out because of the angle, but yeah, this is ideal if I get some rain. Yep, perfect. And it works out well. I got this old log here in the back, so I should be able to put my other cord around it and yeah, without staking it into the ground, I think. Let's try it. Yeah, I think we can make it work. Let's try that. Yeah, not ideal because I'm gonna have to set it a little bit tighter so the water doesn't pool. But anyway, that's easy. I'll fix that in a minute. So. All right, got the camp set up and good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rod set up and then get some fishing in. I hadn't got any firewood or anything yet, but it's approaching 2 o'clock and yeah, I'm a little pooped. So I've been just chilling here, you know, having a Cliff Bar, just relaxing a little bit and but yeah, it's really gotten nice. So got a little boost here. So with the camp all set up now, I can get the rod set up and we'll hit the water right behind me. Be able to get almost 3 hours in. So I'm going to really focus on fishing with midges and things a little small. But since the water's up a little bit, I'm going to actually go ahead and put a black chubby on here as my indicator. I'm going to attach a number 16 pheasant tail nymph hook, and then I tied a, well, I just forgot the name of it. So I tied a couple of new midge patterns. I'm gonna put one of those on here. Actually, all of a sudden, I just forgot the name of it. So sorry about that. But I'll think of it on the trip here. Oh, top secret midge. So I tied up a couple top secret midges. Never tied those up. Never fished with them. It's super easy. Yeah, not hard to tie up. I didn't have the exact recipe of the little wing casing up at the top, but I had something pretty close. So it doesn't have a bead, or no extra weight or anything like that. So I think I can easily fish the 2 extra dropper flies on here, not worry about getting hung up too much. But if I do, oh well. So I'm gonna go and get these tied on, and then when I come back, we're gonna be on the water. This is a tributary I have never fished. Been wanting to come up here. Beautiful creek. Wow, look at that ice. Good rock hopping here. It's about 4 o'clock. Hadn't got a single hit. Haven't seen anything, so I got out of the creek and I walked up and figured I'd hit this hit this creek for about 30 minutes. Just hit these plunge pools. Maybe I'll hit one of these browns in here. Got a little black stonefly in here now. Had the double midges on there earlier, zebra midge and a top secret midge, but no results. My line caught a rock and broke, but I got all the flies back. Figured I'd change up. My indicator fly is pretty much the same colors as the rock, so it's kind of hard for me to see it, but that might be good here for the fish as well. It's tan and cream. That'd be a good hole to swim in the summer. Or the spring when it's nice and warm and you've been back here camping for 2 or 3 days. Man, that looks good. Probably only about 12 to 14 inches deep here. Actually, my dropper is only 12 to 14 inches from the indicator fly. Probably not going to cut it, but I'm not going to change. Right above those rocks, it's shallower. Fly line got caught on my boot. Wow, pretty rocky. That's a good run there, but I'm not going to try to fight that today. With that tree overhanging. Wow. I love exploring new stuff. These would be spots to hit with some dry flies in the spring and the summer. All right, I think I've seen enough for today. I'm pretty beat, but yeah, definitely worth come rock hopping through here, hitting all these plunge pools with a dry dropper in the spring, the summer. Not anything I want to fish here tomorrow. But yeah, I'd definitely come up through here during the spring and the summer. This water is going to be flowing probably a lot of plunge pools all up through here, which is a lot of fun. There could find a brookie, maybe keep going up. It gets to about 2,500 feet, but what I've been fishing all day is just typically all wild brown. Anyway, head back to the camp. Get some firewood and get a fire going. Beautiful stuff. Now it's time to get my treats. They've got the coolest moon back behind me that I'll have to get a shot of later. There's a big bright star next to it, and then you got this little sliver of a moon, but it's really bright with a clear night. Tell you, I am hungry. Well, no success on the water. I tried. I didn't change out flies a lot. I did the pheasant tail with the top secret midge most of the time, and then I switched that out and I put a little black stone fly with a little bit of green UV black dub on it. So tried that for a while, but that didn't work either. So but hey, that's okay. It's just good to be out here. Got plenty of firewood gathered up right now, so let's see. Got another beer here. Cheers. Man, that fire's hot. Tonight I'm going to have chicken pesto pasta from Peak Refuel. I've actually never had the chicken pesto pasta. All right. I think supper is ready. Yep, chicken pesto pasta's good. Not good that I dripped some on my sweater. I'm not worried about the sweater. It's an old sweater. When my sweaters get holes from moss wool, cashmere type sweaters. They become fly fishing sweaters. But having this smell on my sweater, this food's not good. I mean, it's winter. The bears should be hibernating, so. Oh well. Well, it's been a quiet night here by the campfire. Had some dinner, and by the way, the chicken pesto pasta from Peak Refuel, it's a winner, so I enjoyed it. So, but yeah, I just been sitting here chilling. Got a really good campfire. It's not too cold. There's no wind blowing. I actually have internet coverage, and so I check the temperature. The town north of here, the town south of here. So the town north of here, it was 39. The town south of here, it was 41. So pretty good indication. So it's about 40 degrees. There's no wind. So yeah, really relaxing evening. Yeah, it's a little bit beat. Busy day. Busy week at the office. A lot of stuff going on. So, getting up early and starting to work, and work all day with meetings and stuff. And then this morning I got up at 5 a.m. and was out the door for 6:30. So it's just a little bit tired. So pretty quiet evening. Just chilling out here, and have cell phone coverage, so talked to my wife a few minutes ago. So, but I'm going to sip on a little bit more bourbon. I brought some tea. I'm probably going to boil some water, maybe have a cup of tea, and then call it an evening. I think I'll probably sleep pretty well tonight, and get up in the morning and hopefully land a few wild brown trout. It's supposed to be about 50 tomorrow, I think. I have to see if the weather forecast has changed. Since I got cell coverage, I can check it. So, but anyway, until tomorrow morning, have a good evening, and I'm calling it a night.